Alright, so this is the first stop, and the first thing I pick up is this little teapot. And I looked it up, and there were some really good ones from this company. They just had different designs on them. I really couldn't find that one, so I ended up putting it back. I do end up picking up this golf bag, and I do talk about it at the end of the video. Alright, now this Salvation Army has always had good quality clubs for cheap, but they have raised their prices a good bit. This bag is a super nice Titleist bag, but there's some pretty heavy damage there that I just pointed out on it, and they still want it like I think 20 bucks for that. And there is a set of Cleveland Tour Action clubs here, and they wanted 65 bucks for them, and online they go for about 100, so definitely not a lot of money to be made there. And their grips were bad, and there was some pretty good wear on the faces of them, so definitely not worth it. Had to leave it behind. Now, at the corner of my eye, I did see these New Balances, and from afar, they look like New Balance, like 900 series, like a 992 or 994, and those go for a lot of money. These, I actually did comp these out, and they don't go for but about 30 bucks, and they were asking, I think, 15 for them. Alright, now I'm watching this video, and I do this a lot. The thing I just moved is actually a Sensi, and is their turkey. And if it was brand new, that thing does go for about 30 bucks. That one would be used, and without the top little thing where you put the warming wax at, it would only go for about $20. I do comp that brass lamp out, because sometimes old brass desk lamps are worth a ton of money, and that one wasn't worth too much, so I put it back. Alright, so flipping through the jeans like I usually do, just looking for any type of name brand that I can comp out, and I do find these jeans, I do pick them up, and I do talk about them at the end of the video. We are back at the house, and I'm saying we got some pretty good stuff here. A lot of shoes. I'm telling you right now, the shoes have been pretty good in the thrift store. So let's go ahead and get started over here. So let's go ahead and start with this. I like my combo units, especially the ones that are plastic. On the casing, a lot of times they're metal and super heavy, but if they're plastic, they usually fetch some more money. That's just a good rule of thumb that I go on. This is a Magnavox, and there is the model number right there. And I think this one goes for about 50 to 80 bucks without the remote, and then if it does have the remote, it's over like $100, so that's not bad for $5. Then we did pick up this really cool Ping hoofer bag. That's a good term to use for these little bags, H-O-O-F-E-R, and they're also called like Sunday bags. Now a lot of times they have a stand right here, and then it's like a stand bag, but this one doesn't have it and doesn't look like it's ever had one, because there should be like 2 little holes up there. This was in pretty rough condition. It was only costing me $4. You can tell there's some staining on it, but this stuff cleans up super easy. Spray some fabric cleaner, OxyClean on it, spray it off with the hose, sit it outside, and usually I can sell these things locally pretty fast, probably for 40 to 50 bucks online. They really go for about the same price. I've never seen a light blue and white one. They're usually green. There is a red, white, and blue one out there that's worth like a couple $100. This one right here, I'm gonna do more research on this white and blue one, but just because of the color scheme on this, I think I've never seen it, and I don't think I've seen any online yet, so maybe 50 to 60 bucks on that one. Then let's start with the clothing items right here. These are some pretty good jeans. Got them for $5. These are 7 for All Mankind jeans, and they're in really good condition. Picked them up for $5, and some sole comps. Now when I comped them out in the store, I saw like different sole comps. It seems like new ones go for like $100, and I saw some sole ones for like 50, 40 bucks. When I got home and looked them up, there is a name right there, and I looked that name up. Turns out these only go for like $25, but that's still not bad for a $5 price. These are those Merrells I picked up, and I've actually already cleaned them with some leather conditioner, and they are looking very sharp. Look, they almost look brand new. Got vibrant soles on them. Picked them up for $10, which is pretty high, but they go for about 25 bucks plus shipping, so easy $15 made here. Then I picked these up. These are like dancing shoes with, it's called Steven Stompers on the bottom. And that's the name brand. I did not know that. Like, it's not like I looked at this and said, oh, there's Steven Stompers. And I had no idea. So I comped these in the store. They're in really good condition, and they go for about 30, 40 bucks. So pretty good there. A lot of white shoes were sold. I only saw a couple sold comps on the black shoes, but I have sold dancing shoes before. And they do sell pretty good for me. Sometimes they're super long tail, but we'll see how they go now. Now these are Brooks, and I always check out Brooks. These are the dirtiest shoes I picked up today because they are worth probably the most money. And these are Brooks Beasts. So right there, I've actually never seen one that said Beast on it. I was like, oh, I gotta comp these things out. And they comp out really good. Like some used ones still go over $100. These just because of The condition, I mean, they're actually in pretty good condition. They just need to be cleaned up a little bit. I'm thinking $45 easy. They're a bigger size. I think they're size 13. So not bad there, but always looks up. That's the name of it right there, Brooks. They are a really good running shoe. Some people say they're one of the best running shoes. I have no idea because I don't run in those, but not a bad pickup. Dansko's another good brand to look up. That's their symbol right there. And the thing about Dansko's, as you saw in the video what I was doing, check the soles of Dansko's. Bend them so hard, as hard as you can bend them. And if they are dry rotted, they will crack 100% right there. And I learned that because I sent out a couple Dansko's that were dry rotted. They got to the person and then they did that, and it literally, the sole just cracks right there. So definitely, you know, check the Dansko's out. I would say, honestly, 50% of the Dansko's that I find in the thrift stores, there's something majorly wrong with them. One is the sole is cracking, and two, there is some terrible wear up in this region, and these are looking good. I'm pretty picky on these. They don't sell as fast as they used to for me, but easy 25 bucks. This one right here, huge bolo on this shoe. That's the brand right there. Some of these walking shoes can go for a ton of money, like well in the $100. The leather on this is really good, and like I said, I just bought some good leather conditioner. But right now I'm using Doc Martens leather conditioner or something, and it actually works out really well. So I'm gonna put it on these two. And these are in good condition. The soles are in good condition. I think these are called like Air Walks or Air Runners. And these go for about, I've seen this, I think over $90 for these. Brand new, these things can go $200, $300. I know, pretty insane. They're very well built. Once you pick them up, you're gonna be like, you'll feel how well built they are. But these right here, I'm gonna say 50, 60 bucks easy. Now these also, I always pick these up when I see them if they're in good condition. Now these are just a little bit dirty, and they are OEM, so like factory floor mats for cars, and they usually has the embroidery right there on them. Now I know you're like, they can't go for a ton of money. They're not bad. I picked both of these up for $4, so $2 a piece here. And you know, it says Forerunner right there, but what you want to do is just make sure that there's a part number on the back. Run that part number, and then you'll find the sold comps for it. These right here, I sell a lot of these. Every time I pick them up, they do sell. Not so much for the Forerunner, but for like, I've sold a couple of Tacomas and Tundras, and they usually go for about $40 to $50, and I've sold a lot overseas using the global shipping program. So right there, that's basically what I do for a living. I go places, find something cheap, and then flip it online for a profit. I much appreciate everybody that watches. Chuck, thank you so much for sending me my Christmas present. I know you said you didn't want to shout out, but seriously, thank you so much. I much appreciate it. Thank you everybody over this year that has bought the Snap-on paperweights. You guys blew it out of the water. I only have 9 left, so thank you so much for the purchase of those. Thank you for all the love and support in 2021. My channel has grown exponentially this year, and I much appreciate everybody that comments, subscribes, likes. If you're not subscribed, now's a good time to do it. Just go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me, and I really do appreciate it. This is the last video of 2021. I'll be getting back on it on January 1st of 2022, which is insane. So I much appreciate everybody that has been with me this entire year. So me and Kayla have some really good things coming up in 2022 to tell you all about, so be looking forward to that. Seriously, everybody, please have a very good New Year's Eve and be safe out there. I much appreciate everybody that watches, and you know I will always catch you on the next one.